Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Zodiac Bandit, and on the last episode of Critical Role, I noticed something weird about Chetney's stats. He has a 17 strength. That is super weird for a rogue. Your max stat or your highest stat should be your dexterity stat if you're a rogue. So the question is, why is this rogue's best stat strength? If I were to just say multiclassing, he plans on multiclassing. Sure, but his dexterity is a 14. Most multiclasses are like you need to have a 13 in something. Now, I'm not sure what the multiclass requirements for Bloodhunter are, but with a 17, you don't really need to wait too long to make that 14 go up. Like 18 is pretty good if you want to stick with 18 in your dexterity for a while and then put that 14 up to a 15 or even find another way to boost it with some sort of feat and make your strength stat even higher than that. So for me, something is going on with Chetney. I've never, in my personal opinion, seen a rogue's highest stat be strength. Unless, and not even unless, if you're multi-classing into Barbarian, because you can use finesse weapons with strength, unless you're going to multi-class into Barbarian, that is. Like, I just don't see why Chetney's strength stat is that high, because I don't think he's multi-classing into Barbarian. If he's going to multi-class into Bloodhunter, because his only connection to a character outside of the party seems to be some sort of were creature, so that's it, right? He's going to multi-class into that. Well, Bloodhunter could use dexterity as the highest stat. It says strength or dexterity. So, I come back to this question. Why is his strength his highest stat? Sometimes the easiest answer to this question of why something is this way is just the most obvious one, which is he's going to multi-class. But there's just something odd about it. It doesn't make sense to me for him to have planned ahead to multi-class. I don't feel like Travis does that. I think the plan with Ford from the beginning was for him to just be a warlock, a hexblade warlock, and it wasn't until he elected that Ukatoa was a little too dangerous that he decided to change where he was going with it. Because even at the end of that campaign, he was still putting classes into Warlock, even though he had already hit 5th level spells, I think. I'm not terribly sure. Which would have been, in my opinion, better to just hit Paladin and keep getting that Divine Smite up higher and then pump it in as max level, constantly. But I don't feel Travis plans to multi-class. I think he has a set goal in mind for his introduction, and then from there he kind of just lets it go. So for him to put this strength stat as his highest is weird. Unless he's using a finesse weapon that is going to be some sort of comically big wooden mallet thing that he and Matt has cooked up, which I think would be hilarious. And the only way he could feasibly use it is if he's X amount of strength. But I don't know. Maybe he is going to multi-class into good old Bloodhunter and become a Lycan finally, which I feel like is the leading contender for this. Need to have such a high strength stat. Maybe he thinks it'll be better for him using melee attacks, and he's going to stack that sneak attack on it. He's going to be a sneaky werewolf. The question is, after that, what kind of were creature is Gurge? And has he already affected Chetney or not? I saw someone in my comments say that they think he might already be, or Chetney might already be, affected by this, and that's why he was late coming into the campaign. Which might be a good idea, maybe, because I'm someone who is currently searching for a reason as to why Chetney wasn't introduced earlier, other than to have Bertrand die to put the group together. I don't know. I said that in my last video, that I felt that there needs to be a reason why Chetney didn't show up early. Otherwise, he could have just been there from the off. But who knows? Let me know what you think down below. If you think Chetney is going to be a multi-class, or if he's going to use some big wooden mallet thing that's going to use finesse and allow him to use a sneak attack with the strength, because you can, in fact, do that. Go look it up if you don't believe me. That being said, see ya. So in the last audio clip, I said see ya, but I actually thought of something else since then, which is he gonna be a halfling werewolf? Like, how's that gonna work? Is he gonna like grow even more, or is he gonna be a midget? Like, he's gonna be really short and get like all furry and angry. I kind of love that idea. I hope that's what it is now. That would be excellent, and I'm sure the fan art is gonna be insane. Imagine the fan art is him like he's in werewolf form with like his wooden chisel and shit. Oh, great. Now if this doesn't happen, I'm gonna be really upset.